Hey guys, welcome back to Vince-Vell Customs. I know this video is pretty late, but I just want to share my experience with JerseyFest 2013. Basically, I came back from the show with a hay fever. I missed a day or two of work, and I had to catch up on some commission work. But now that I'm pretty much caught up again, I figured I'd get a chance to sit down and do the video. The show was great. I had a blast at the show. Dave and Rob, thanks so much. You guys really, looked out for me and you helped me out, and hopefully I helped you guys out for the show. You put a great show together. I know it's a baby show. We're still growing. It's only its second year, but every year it seems to get better and better and better. But, thanks a lot. I really appreciate that. You did a great job. So I can only imagine how much work you guys put into the show. I mean, being a vendor for the first time, packing up everything, getting into the show, working the table all weekend and packing up, bringing it back home, that's a lot of work. So my hat's off to all you vendors who do show after show after show. I mean, it is a lot of work. So, and the more table and the more stuff you have, the more work it is. So, I can only imagine what Dave and Rob did to promote this show, get vendors to come to the show, airbrush classes, the hotel. It's a lot of work. So, kind of opened up my eyes to basically how much is involved and how much goes into these shows. But that being said, it was a lot of fun. It was a really great experience. A lot of work, but great experience. So, got to meet a lot of new people that came to my booth. Thanks to everybody that purchased some items. Thanks to my family members, my brother, my cousin, and my college buddy, my parents. Basically, my father helped me get all the stuff from down South Jersey, bring it to my parents' house because they're closer to the hotel. Got all that stuff there, set it all up. Everybody helped me out. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate all that. And so that was a lot of fun. So basically, onto the show, it was really cool. Basically, we had a big room where I was, and then there was another dealer room, but between those two rooms there was a guy that was selling all supplies and stuff, which was really cool. I mean, just supply after supply after supply, tools. It was crazy. I really didn't walk around the show too much because I was afraid I was going to spend so much money, so I really didn't have a chance to really go too much. I kind of went quick around, I saw everything, but being by myself at the table all day long, I couldn't really explore too much. Dave, Moses, and Wayne were at a table across from me, and they were cool enough to help me out whenever I needed to go to the bathroom or get some food. They would stay at my table and stuff, so it was really cool. Everybody helped each other out at the show, which is really good. So, it's a really good community, and people have a good time, and people learn, so it's really a lot of fun. So if you didn't make it to the show, you missed out. Try to make it next year, or try to get to one of the other shows like Wonderfest. I'm not sure if there's any on the West Coast. There might be, but check into those. I'm pretty sure there's a couple here or there. So that was pretty cool. So on to my booth and everything. You can check out my video showing it a little bit, but set up my booth as best as I could with a short amount of time. I really didn't have a lot of money to make it look super great. Try to get everything on there. Thanks for everybody that purchased items. I really appreciate it. Basically, I get to pay my mortgage and put on food on the table a little while longer. So I really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thanks to Woody from Archer Fine Transfers for doing the deal with me with the superhero eyes and a couple of the other decals. Thanks for everybody that purchased a couple of those. I'm really happy that a couple of those went and people got to see them up close. I have a couple of those superhero eyes left for sale on my website. So if you couldn't make the show and you really wanted to get a sheet or stuff, contact me and we'll get you some. Other than that, I had a blast. I really didn't purchase a lot of items. I only pretty much got some Garage Kit Colors Flesh Tone paints because I was really running low and I really wanted to get some more. So he started making I think it's the 4-ounce or the 8-ounce ones. I think it's the 4-ounce. Whatever, but the bigger bottles. So I got a couple of those. And Complete Sculptor brought me some resin. I needed resin because I'm doing a project for 2014. We'll be putting up videos down the line about that, but I figured I'm going to the show, they're going to the show. I called them up, I said, would you mind bringing resin so I don't have to worry about shipping? And they were like, yep, we can do that, and they were really cool about that. So I got some resin, brought it back home, so I'm really good for next year for my project. And other than that, had a really great time seeing everybody, meeting everybody. It was just great to meet new people. I think my table kind of was a little bit different than a lot of other people, which is kind of cool. I had a lot of people come up to ask me if they could buy that kit of the item I had on my table, and I was like, no, it's one-of-a-kind statue. And a lot of people were like, what do you mean? So I kind of explained to people what I do with customs and stuff. So some people were like, oh, okay, and other people were very interested in it. So I got to open up a couple people's eyes to the hobby, you know, because just because you buy the character this way doesn't mean you can't chop them up and make them that way, you know. So a lot of people were pretty much interested in that, so that was kind of cool. So I had a lot of fun with that. So here's my table. Check it out. Let me know what you think of the whole setup for the table.
I don't see that much, too. That's why. It's like once a year. You know, if you look at something, you know, they know. Everyone's just going to Vince anyway. Or say, hey, you. One of that.
There's paint.
Even the sculpture goes to flavor more yellow. He doesn't know what he's done. Want a bag for it? Well, I have the best bag in the world, but I can see up. $2 here, $3 there, So you want me just to take it home and
If you don't mind, you can.
I'll see how this sells if it goes along. We'll do that.
It works.
Just to take a little while.
I'm not doing anything with it.
Okay.
Taking up space.
So Rob said he was thinking about it, but I guess he didn't go with it, or.
I originally ordered it for him.
Yeah.
No, but he's like, I should have paid.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. So that's fine. I make a keychain out of it.
Did you have more of these? Different colors?
Let's go.
These 4 things.
About $7 for all.
So that was my table. You know, nothing really super special. I tried to pack up as much as I could. I got to hang out there most of the day, so it was pretty cool. All the parts just sold. Everybody loved the parts. That was really great. I got to get rid of all those damaged items that I'm not using anymore, or stuff I've collected or chopped off I don't use. So people were just nitpicking and grabbing and going crazy with stuff. So that was kind of cool. So I was happy to just get rid of all that stuff. I was really just, you know, and if you got any of you guys that bought stuff and you see the video, send me emails if you customize any of the stuff or you test. I want to see what you guys did to some of that stuff. You know, because a lot of people have some really cool ideas what they can use it for. So more power to you guys, and hopefully that works out. So basically the weekend was, Friday was the airbrush classes, and there was a couple different classes going on, but I helped Jim Capone do the female painting class, and Jim did a great job. He basically, you know, he had it set up where the guys who came in and never used an airbrush before in their lives were able to sit down and start painting, whereas the guys who've been airbrushing all the time wanted to learn how to do female paint up, so they kind of were able to dive in. So you have a whole spectrum of people taking the class. People who don't even know what an airbrush really does, to people who've been doing it for a long time but want to get more advanced and learn some other different techniques. So it's kind of cool.
Is get some of this Mars red, you know, and get the red down in those recesses, maybe on the thighs, you know, the legs between in there. So just kind of look up. You don't have to worry too much about the the outer part, the part that's more exposed, because we'll be building up the colors on top of that.
Look around the hair on this kit, because one of the things
Slightly off and then bring the piece into the bring the best piece. That'll help you a lot. The other thing that's really good is getting used to the idea that your paint is coming from here and your paint is here. And you gotta hit it, you know, as opposed to be right on top.
So much bigger, I've got the sculpt itself, the handles, and some of the changes. It wasn't necessary to put in as much contrast.
That's an important thing too, is to let the sculpture do what it does to some extent, because I went from, you know, painting 2D to 3D when I was painting when I first started. So that's
Except as soon as I saw the two-face haircut, I was like, okay, you just do it. That David would be screaming pain.
His eyeball would be not
Right.
moving around inside of a burnout socket.
I got the feeling Nolan wanted to stay realistic, but when it suited him, he would cross the line.
Well,
No,
and the third one, you know, basically, Mr. Wayne, you have absolutely no cartilage left in your body. So
Put this brace
let me
on.
just tell you ahead of time, you cannot climb the wall at the end of the movie. Oh wait, you did. Sorry, never mind.
Not to mention a broken back.
Right, exactly. Well, but that repaired, you know, over time.
Yeah, with a slam on the back like that.
You know,
Prison
and-
medicine.
Oh, he's, and that's the other thing.
Oh, your vertebrae sticking out here. Here we go.
I think,
All right, now wait until you walk.
Well, all right. So, what do you think about the this new casting?
Which one?
Ben Affleck.
I think it's funny. He's a good actor. Who
Oh,
cares?
no problem with the acting. Well, that he's such a big star behind the mask. Is that?
So I helped out as best as I could. All the guys, hopefully I helped you out as much as I could. It's very new for me to sit there and help people and try to, you know, teach people because, you know, years back I was the one asking all the other guys on how to do stuff. So it's kind of like a different transition. So I kind of, hopefully I helped you guys out because you guys did a great job. I mean, you know, you never picked up an airbrush before and all of a sudden you're painting up a kit out of the blue. It's really, you know, some people are like, oh, I can't do it, but, you know, if you take a class and you just do it, you'd be like, well, it's not that bad, you know. So it's just a matter of trying new things and having fun with it. So that was pretty cool. So, Jim, you did a great job with the class. Hopefully I helped you out. You know, you're just an amazing painter, and it was just great. So that was pretty cool. Got to check out some of the other airbrush classes, and they looked like those guys were having a blast doing the big head paint ups, and there was a sculpting class. I didn't get a chance to go through all that stuff because I was helping out with that class, but it was pretty cool. So that was pretty much the airbrush classes, and then the show. They also had the awards contest, and if you got to come to the show and you really weren't into supplies or you really weren't into stuff, just to go see everybody's entries into the contest was unreal. I mean, you got guys were doing superhero stuff, monster stuff, you know, vehicle stuff, predator stuff, alien stuff. I mean, it's just like you walk down the aisle and you're looking at this, you're looking at that, and you go around, and then when you take another trip back, you're like, oh my god, I didn't realize this technique, or I didn't realize that guy did that. And it's just different style after different paint up. It's just unreal. So congrats to all the winners for the awards. You guys definitely deserved it. You guys did amazing paint ups. I wish I could have filmed all that stuff, but it was just such a crazy weekend. It's just so much information, so much fun. I didn't have enough time to do all that stuff, but it was really cool. So if you're looking to, you know, if you really want to see what people are doing out there, get to one of these shows and check out the awards and the contests. Your mind will be blown at the type of stuff people do, because this is like, you know, movie quality type stuff that you'd see in the old Star Wars movies and Star Trek and all that stuff. It's just unreal what people do. So that was pretty cool. And other than that, it was just a good time to see people, have a lot of fun. You know, and that was pretty much all that was going on. So it was really fun. I wish I could have taken more videos of everything, but I just, you know, just didn't have a chance. But if you're on different websites and you see the threads on JerseyFest show, a lot of people have been posting a lot of pictures, and it was really cool. So once again, thanks everybody. Had a really great time. Thanks for all those that helped me out. Great to see all the guys again. You know, everybody just laughing and talking and just having a blast. It was just so much fun. You know, it almost makes me wish next year that I might not be a vendor and just go there just to have fun and just talk to people all weekend, because it was really fun. So we'll see what happens next year. I'm looking forward to it, but it was a really good time. So thanks again, Rob and Dave. You did a great job. Thanks to everybody else that helped out, and we'll see you next year.